Did you know suppressors are completely illegal in New York State? I'm sure you're familiar with some of the worst gun laws in the whole entire country, but there's also a two-tiered system with NFA items. Listen up. So for the average day Joe like me, we're not allowed to get NFA items. So even if I went through the ATF, did the tax stamp, did the fingerprinting, and went through the whole legal process to be able to own NFA items like a suppressor, like a SBR, those items are completely off limits for everyday civilians in New York State, even if you go through the legal and lawful process, like New York claims they want you to do. Oh no, we just want more law-abiding gun owners. We just want to keep the guns out of the hands of bad people while not giving law-abiding citizens the actual legal avenue to own common use firearms with standard capacity magazines as well as NFA items. And the two-tier system that comes out of that is, guess what? Law enforcement gets to use it, and that might seem, oh, it seems reasonable, right? But guess what? Law enforcement gets to buy suppressors and use it for recreational purposes. So, your police officer can show up to a gun store and having going through the ATF process already, he can pick it up and it's not like, oh, he just has to use it for duty use. He can go plink, sport shoot, use it for all the purposes intended by the Second Amendment and enjoy it just because he's a police officer. So that's New York State for you. So they make officers get your pistol permit. It's not good enough being a police officer. You need to get your pistol permit too. That's how they treat you. And then they say, yeah, they can use it on their personal time. But then on the other hand, they say no, you have to get a pistol permit. That shows how communists work, right? Like in communist China, they won't even allow the average day citizen to carry a firearm, and then to the point where now they're like, oh my gosh, police officers, they're citizens too, they're part of the people. We need to make sure they don't even get to have guns. Like the military or the police, like they go home, they turn all their guns in, they don't have any personal guns. It's just complete state control, and you see that literally happening in New York State with this whole two-tier system, and then finally there's going to be a point where they're not even going to be able to use it on personal time. So the whole point is there's a two-tiered system. Civilians can't even go through the legal process to own suppressors. And then New York State on top of that, they require police officers to get a pistol permit if they want to carry off the badge. But then they will allow them to use suppressors for recreational use. And I was told this by one of the highest level federal firearms FFLs in a gun shop around my area, that they manufacture firearms. So they know about this. They have officers coming in to buy suppressors. So they can use it on recreational use as a normal citizen just because they're a police officer. But then New York State's like, okay, you need to have a pistol permit though. We trust you with this, but we don't trust you with this. It just makes no sense, and it's just this communism.